a critical pillar of the telecom ecosystem, and that is infrastructure. Joining us is Mr. Munish Seth, Group Managing Director of Altius Telecom Infrastructure Trust, whose work underscores the importance of sustainable and scalable infrastructure in realizing 6G potential. Please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Munish Seth.
Good afternoon, esteemed colleagues, industry leaders, innovators, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to be here with you at the India Mobile Conference 2025. This platform has routinely helped shape the digital journey of the country, bringing together the best minds from the industry, the government, the investor ecosystem, and startups. My sincere thanks to the organizing committees for organizing such a marquee event. Last year's IMC, our Prime Minister laid down the 4 pillars of Digital India. One of them was ensuring digital connectivity across India. It was such a pleasure to hear from the Honorable Minister in the morning that India today boasts of about a billion wireless broadband users, 36% of them being 5G. While these numbers are humongous by themselves, the real impact is the use cases. Now, if I take you back to the time I was growing up, I grew up in 90s, I would visualize the power of connectivity. If I had connectivity, I would have made probably different choices in my career, in my skills. So that's the power of getting the digital connections to each and every citizen of the country. We heard Samsung and Ericsson talk a great deal about the radios. Great stuff done by our mobile operators in wiring up the country. But all that radios essentially lean on a physical infrastructure to work. It sets big responsibilities for digital infrastructure companies like us in terms of creating new assets, in terms of new towers, co-locations, 4G to 5G upgrades, or in the near future, 6G upgrades. Today, the tower industry has close to 837,000 towers that are deployed. And some of these towers are in mission-critical locations. At Altius Infra, we support about 260,000 or 260,000 of those towers. These towers are supposed to be the lifeline of the mobile networks. They keep the mobile networks running, whether it be in nation calamities like the floods or national priorities like Operation Sindoor. So it's our job, our teams, that make sure the towers are up and running and the radio networks bring connectivity to us all. Now, it's hard to imagine, about a decade back, India was using about, on an average, a GB per data per user per month. Today, this number at the average level is 22 GBs, which is at par with most of the developing countries. However, if you peel the onion, 75% of those users are upwards of 30 GB per user per month. From the monumental success of UPI and Aadhaar, which form the bedrock of our digital public infrastructure, and the rapid expansion of 5G, as some of my colleagues talked before me, IoT devices, AI-driven services, every transaction, every interaction, and every innovation demands robust connectivity. Now, how is this trend going to evolve? We've seen Indians replace traditional form of entertainment with OTT video, music streaming, audiobooks. E-commerce has become a way of life. Digital delivery has become something of an expectation in India. There are new use cases coming in e-education, fintech, gaming, and multiple other sunrise industries. We have new startups venturing out with new AI use cases. So as we see the world is going to evolve, and from 22 GB per user per month, I'll not be surprised if in the next 3 to 4 years, we were clocking about 50 GB per user per month. So, and most of these new users will come from rural India, which is the trend in the last one and a half years. It is important, hence it is very important that our digital highways must connect every citizen, every gram panchayat, every business, ensuring that a student sitting in the hinterlands is able to attend a virtual class, or a doctor be able to attend to a remote patient using some of the technologies we have been talking about over here. Now, to serve this market, both in terms of increasing terry density and increasing data consumption, mobile operators will need to continuously upgrade the networks, upgrade as well as expand. And that's where companies like us play a critical role in enabling tower infrastructure for those mobile networks. We are glad to be part of this digital revolution that is powering India into the next era. Growth needs more than just demand. It needs an enabling environment as well. The recommendations in the Telecom Act involving ROW rules is a very welcoming step. We believe IP1 companies like us should be included in government-sponsored initiatives like Digital Bharat Nidhi and Viability Gap Funding. This will not only accelerate deployment, but also ensure last-mile connectivity where it matters, like rural India. Simultaneously, we must streamline policy for tower installations, spectrum allocation, to ensure seamless universal mobile connectivity capable of handling the 5G workloads as well as 6G in years to come. The Department of Telecom has taken some very positive steps. Simplifying the compliance and reducing procedural burdens is a very welcome step. It is also important to remember that building digital infrastructure is a local exercise. Every tower, every fiber route, every small cell involves coordination with local authorities, land access, and multiple permits. The sector would greatly benefit from greater harmonization. Standard fees, single window digital clearance, and predictable timelines would be one of my wish list for us to actually enable to do more, and enable us to actually support the country as it grows in the digital revolution. We are urging the government to consider integrating telecom infrastructure planning, especially mobile towers and fiber networks, into the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. Mapping telecom assets alongside roads, railways, and utilities will help open access for key corridors and also help in beautifying our crowded cities, which are spurred with towers all over the place. It will also transform governance through e-governance and e-Kranti initiatives, spur innovation, especially in our thriving startup ecosystem, and create millions and millions of jobs in technology, manufacturing, maintenance, and data management. To wrap up, India's digital journey is a shared mission. Yes, the challenges are real, but at Altius, we are ready to invest, collaborate, and innovate. With policies that are predictable, time-bound, and investment-friendly, we can truly unlock the potential of connecting every citizen. With the nation accelerating towards a digitally inclusive future, we at Altius are prepared to play a crucial and critical role in this journey. Our pursuit was never to be the largest, but to build the most efficient, enduring, and enabling infrastructure platform, one that connects platforms, powers economies, and strengthens India's digital foundations. Together, we can build a more connected and inclusive India. Thank you.